Hello, everyone. Esports Arena is a proud supporter of the Alzheimer's Association through Wednesday Night Fights. Every final Wednesday of the month, if you head out to Esports Arena and register for their event, 50% of all registrations will be donated by Esports Arena to support the association's care, support, and research efforts. It is my pleasure to welcome a man of many talents and even more voices to talk with me today, my good friend Wes Johnson. Wes, it is good to talk to you. How are you today?
Great to be here, JC. I'm very excited about this. Very excited.
I am as well. It's a pleasure to talk to you. Just, for the folks that are watching that might not necessarily recognize your face, I'm certain that they do recognize your voice. Could you tell them just a little bit about your connection to the gaming community?
Yes, I've been expecting that question. I've been doing voices for the Elder Scrolls for a long time, Fallout, Star Trek, World of Warcraft, a number of different games. I work on film. I do announcing for like the Washington Capitals and the National Hot Rod Association. I am out there, but most people would recognize me perhaps as Shiagora, Daedric Prince of Madness. And I've brought my Wabbajack with me as well. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to take the Wabbajack and zap! We're going to turn Alzheimer's disease into a cure. And if we can't do that, well, maybe we'll go a little Fallout, bring out Mo Cronin from Dimey City. I say we get ourselves a nice hefty hickory, get a swatter, and we take care of business. How does that sound to you, huh? So, yeah, it's been my pleasure to be able to use the voices to combat Alzheimer's disease because it's a very personal thing.
What do you think is something that people really need to know about Alzheimer's disease?
It's not a normal part of aging. Okay, it's something different. And if you start seeing some things, maybe a family member is starting to forget things, there's a little bit of a hallucination kind of thing going on, little tiny hints, you may want to get help. And remember, please, that you are not alone because it can be overwhelming. Alzheimer's disease is something that I think is in many lives for people that they don't know it's there, and it creeps up on you until it completely overtakes you. That's why it can be overwhelming. And there is a stigma. People hide away from it. They don't want to know. Don't want people to know that their family is going through this. But you need help and support. And that is why the Alzheimer's Association is there.
I'm sure there are a lot of folks out there watching who are personally impacted by this disease. And you've already touched on it a little bit, but what kind of help and resources are available to them?
The Alzheimer's Association can help in a myriad number of ways. Look up alz.org. alz.org. It's a wealth of information. And as you know, with esports, information, knowledge is power. And it gives the power back to you that gets stolen by Alzheimer's. Take the power back. Fight for your family. Go to alz.org. Go to 800-272-3900. Find some help. And if you want to find your local chapter, go to alz.org/find us. Because Alzheimer's Association is out there. Alzheimer's Association is ready. Alzheimer's may think that it is the big final boss, but you know what? We're going to take it down.
My final question for you before we go, if you had to give, one short message to anybody who is just starting to jump into this, maybe they have just been diagnosed with Alzheimer's or they've just have had a family member diagnosed, what would be your message to them?
My message is to live every minute, every day. Live while you still are who you are. While you still have your memories, live, love, do the things that you want to do. For those of you who have someone who you're slowly losing to Alzheimer's, remember who they are, love them, even through whether their personality starts to change or temperament starts to change. You hold the memories and keep them as they always were in your heart. And you fight. You drop the gloves on Alzheimer's disease and you fight this so that nobody in the future has to go through what we have gone through.
Wes, I greatly appreciate your insight and your passion. I thank you so much for talking with us today, and just want to remind all the folks again, alz.org as well as 1-800-272-3900. Get involved, and thank you so much, Wes.
Keep up the good fight, everybody, everywhere.